Hey guys, welcome back to Contest Prep University. I'm Joe Klemczewski with Adam Atkinson. And last time in this series, our first episode in the coaching series, Adam, we talked about our backgrounds, how we got started. And I will say in the last 10 years or so, which is about half of this entire industry, there's just been a vertical climb in the amount of coaches out there. And I was incredibly resistant at first because I take health and even kind of the quasi-medical side of nutrition very, strictly, responsibly. I take it to heart that this is a potentially dangerous area. So when I saw people without a lot of education just jumping in, and you hear all the horror stories of people being hurt, people die every year, that really grated against me. And I almost took a stand that we've got to stop this. We cannot let coaching proliferate. But I'm losing that battle because now we see hundreds of thousands of people who coach other clients. And of course, I've had to decide, okay, if I can't stop that, I have to help it. So I have tried to train coaches. We started the National Academy of Metabolic Science with Tyler Mayer to certify nutrition consultants and now physique sport coaches. So what is your perspective moving forward? As you see all of these people, you mentioned it's becoming more competitive now. It's not just a couple of these top tier people coaching. How do you view the entire future of the industry?
Yeah, I think that our industry is getting smarter about how we diet, and thanks to you for putting a lot of good knowledge out there. We're in an industry where everything is free right now. The bad thing is there is free bad information out there and there's free good information out there. So there's always that battle, unfortunately. But I do think one of the great things is if you follow trends with, client turnover and just looking at, overall clients' health and looking at their peaking protocols, are they cutting water? Are they using diuretics? Are they doing anything dangerous? The truth kind of eventually always comes out with these coaches. So just keeping an eye out and just listening to what their clients are saying can be very helpful with that. But I think the future is going to keep getting better because these things that are dangerous are not helping clients place any better in shows. So it's going to take them eventually doing a different approach to find out, and they'll never go back to the old way. So I think slowly we're going to see it change. Hardly anymore do I see anyone cutting water for a show. It seems it's something I still have to battle here and there with a client, but not near as often as I had to in like 2010.
Yeah, so what I hear you saying, and I totally agree, is that you've got this Wild West version of the industry where everybody wants to get in there. It's the gold rush. And then in an auto-regulating way, the people who just are not getting great results are probably going to end up drifting away because they can't make a living at it. And you end up with a little bit more of a stable industry. If you were talking to somebody coming up to you and saying, Adam, I want to be a coach. I want to be just like you. I want to be in this industry. What would be your best piece of advice?
Yeah. I would encourage them to stick to what they know. Don't take on anyone that you're uncomfortable working with. I think that's very important. I have had clients with medical issues that turn to you or turn to Corey if they have a, psychological issue with food that they want to work through. So you should never be in a position where you feel like you have to work with somebody and it doesn't benefit them as a client. So that's definitely my biggest piece of advice for anyone new to coaching.
And you surrounded yourself with people to create that team environment, which is a great trait, I think, which is what we're going to talk about in the next episode is, you are super team oriented. You're humble. You do exactly what you said, which is stick to what you do best. And then you create the team around you that can help your clients, which is why you're one of the most popular and, best coaches in the game. Your winning record is speaking for itself loud and clear. So kudos to you, Adam. And in our next episode, guys, we're going to talk about those traits. What are those traits that make a great coach? So we will see you next time.